This is the Old Monastery, apparently. It gives us a little hint of the layout, at least, of the old architecture. Again, a similar layout, if you will, of the homes and other buildings, with the center inner courtyard for the tranquility and the ambiance away from the cacophony of the streets outside. He indicated monks would have, or whoever was here, monks would have used this surrounding area as a cloister to walk about, since they weren't allowed apparently outside. They had to spend 2 years here, and here's still another inner courtyard. How these again were used, my guess is the upstairs were like dormitories, downstairs classrooms, kitchens, laundry. That quakes destroyed much of the town on occasion, as we'll see in a few minutes. So how old this is, I don't know. Notice what look like gargoyles are pretty unimpressive cement obelisks. In the day, these booths will be filled with concessionaires. This little lady here sells empanadas and some other kind of a dessert for $1 a piece. And this lady sells various kinds of chocolates and other kinds of candies that are apparently made from the sugar and other products from the tremendous variety of fruits and so forth that abound in the Quito area. I'm going to go upstairs in this building. What this building has been used for in the past besides a monastery, I have no idea. A great deal of this looks like it was retrofitted for the tourist industry, as you can see. But imagine a time when this was a monastery, and young men scurried about, their heads bowed, deep in religious thought. I don't know, again, how much of this is true artifact of the past. I suspect the statues and probably almost everything we're looking at is relatively brand new. Up to the next floor just to have done it. We'll wander in a clockwise fashion as far as we can around the outer part of the plaza. Paseo, in other words, a palace, so we'll go inside, see if we can see. This may have been the bishop's palace. Remember, bishops in those days were like kings in other days. They ruled with power and opulence. Love that little dome area. So we should be at the southeast corner now. We'll take a closer look at that statue in a few minutes after I wander down this way. This is a museum, but it once was something else, I'm sure. It's interesting how many of these kind of people I saw in Tucson. Pretty little fountain gets a lot of attention from the kids. This statue, a memorial to the 1809 event in the Republican Revolution. This base of the presidential palace reflects the Inca construction techniques that you see here in these two stones. These stones were all used after a collapse of the prior building due to earthquake. And I looked at this yesterday and wondered if this was some kind of natural weathering or had it been some cut detail. Remember, this is probably some kind of volcanic rock and weathers very easily. And again, presumably, these doorways open up into what now are used as shops, might have been in the past storage rooms, and theoretically for the workers' homes who originally built this structure and perhaps others. Notice the elaborate balcony. Now a guide tells us this is a little monument to a man who came home and found his wife with her lover in the shower or taking a bath. Went and got his machete and killed the man. That'll teach you. Again, notice the large cross outside the church. I will walk down this main street in Old Kyoto, looking at, first of all, this museum, Marcados. Marcados refers apparently to the indigenous peoples.